Gaming Tech, you are pro, exactly, he late, it's Akila, dude. I know I'm about 30 minutes late, man. SubhanAllah. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Whoever decides to have the courtesy at the end of the book of nothing but death from entry judge, like Karen. Sorry, guys. A little late this morning. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning, like thinking I overslept. I was like, dang, I overslept, right? Because I didn't hear my alarm. I checked the time and it was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, all right. I went back to sleep, man, and then I just kind of overslept. SubhanAllah. So not like I'm can't for you, slave. My nefs here just had 3 hours of sleep, thinking of seriously jumping in cold shower and then onto the pull-up bar. Hey, man, you know, do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do, you know. Consistency is what's important, man. Consistency is what's important. Bismillah. I see how many people show up for this, man. You know, now they're gonna complain about the heat and the AC sound in the background. You know, no music this time, but now it's gonna be like, what's that sound in the background, man? I was trying to keep my family warm, dude. Shoot some bow, man. Shoot some bow. I'm also filming over here, man. Ugh. Do I look like I just woke up? Nine people, yeah! See, I just woke up, so I'm gonna be stupid, man. I'm gonna be really dumb, alright? I know y'all can barely see that target, but it's right there. $4 a.m. archery, dude. Don't get no better than that. Alright guys, let's see what's up here. How you doing? Alhamdulillah, best man. I'm great. How are you? I'm gonna grab something really quick, guys. Kayfa hal? I'm gonna grab something real quick, alright, inshallah. I want a little bit more light, dude. Inshallah, we can make this work, man. How's that working? Am I blown out? Yeah, blown out there. Alright. Bismillah. It is dark. How can you see, bro? That's why. If you live stream at night, nice. So this is the first time. I mean, I do 4 a.m. live streams in the gym, man, but this is the first time doing it behind my, in my backyard shooting bow, man. Let me see here. Jazakallah khairan, right? Layla, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think you're new here. I don't recognize your name. That is better. I can't be consistent with cold showers in winter at 3 a.m. in the morning. Bro, you don't get scared at night? Scared of what? Imagine someone may walk there where you pointing. SubhanAllah. As-Salaamu Ahmed, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, Jazakallah khairan. ABC, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. It's me, coconut cake, my real, oh, mashallah, man. Coconut cake, SubhanAllah. It's been a minute, man. SubhanAllah, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, Jazakallah khairan. That's funny, man. What's going on, guys? This is a very, very interesting morning. Yep. I mean, dude, I got a bow in my hand, you know? I got a bow in my hand, so. Put my trust in Allah, tawakkal ala Allah, and then I got my bow in my hand. So, whatever, dude. If I'm being honest, I can barely see the target. Nah, it's not that cold, man. It's not that bad. How many mosques are there? I don't know. Islamic Center, Tennessee, Islamic Center, Nashville, Masjid As-Salam, Islamic Center of Williamson County. Am I missing any? Let me think. Islamic Center of Murfreesboro. Let me think. Islamic Center, let me see. At least 5, off the top of my head. At least 5. Yeah. Yeah. At least 5. Within. So if I say like at least 5 within a 30-minute radius, 30 to 45-minute radius, that's north or south or east or west, wherever direction you go, 30, maybe 40 minutes tops to get to any one of those that I just mentioned. think it, do it, fix it, right? That's what I always say. Think it, do it, fix it. Well, I thought it, I did it, and I just shot the fence. So, we're not gonna shoot arrows anymore. It's kind of hard to see the target. So, I just shot the fence, guys. I'm surprised I pulled it out so easy. And it's still fine, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Alright, it's getting sketchy. We're just gonna talk now. It's fun. What time is it in your country? Like, I don't know, 5 o'clock or something like that. 4:45. About 4:45 probably in the morning. How long have you been shooting? Not long, man. A couple months. How come you want to do this live? Trouble sleeping? Nope. No, I always do 4 a.m. live streams. I do 4 a.m. live streams at the gym. So I'm not working out today. Today's my rest day. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take advantage of. You know, I'm up, man. You know, I'm up. I might as well connect with you guys. And it's just, you know, again, it's proven that my integrity, right? That, you know, the videos I teach you guys, how to wake up at 4 a.m., how to get, you know, how to get your life in order, you know, how to accomplish your dreams in life. A lot of people talk the talk, and they don't walk the walk. A lot of people talk the talk, and they don't walk the walk. This is proof, man. I can't fake this live stream, right? I can't fake this live stream, man. So I'm showing you every single day that this dude is serious, man. This dude gets up at the same time every single day. This dude is doing his thing every single day, right? So it's proven my integrity to you guys that this dude is legit, all right? No, Layla, no, you didn't offend me with, no. I don't get offended, dude. Psh, please, I don't get offended. Come on now. You think I get offended with a beard like this, man? You think I'm that soft? Come on now. So, yeah. I'm just answering your question, you know? If you do all the exact bullseye in the middle, nothing on the side of circumstance, and take a picture of you, see, I'll buy one different. Bro, I literally hit the fence. I shot the fence, dude. As soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, snap. Dude, it was almost a complete pass-through. There was about that much, like, literally, the only thing that was sticking outside the fence that I could see was the fletching. It was this part right here. Pretend this is the fence, that's all I could see. I'm like, oops. So we're gonna go ahead and not do that again. America, man. America. I'm in America. What inspired you to do this, bro? Man, I just want to achieve my dreams, dude. I just want to achieve my dreams, man. I want to live my life the way I want, man. By the permission of Allah, within the boundaries of Islam. Within the boundaries of Islam, I want to live my life, man, and achieve my dreams. So, this is nothing to me, man. It's nothing to me. Yeah, inshallah. I gotta fix that thing, dude. I didn't even realize it, man, until you said it last night that, the block. You said the block is missing from the hoodie. So I gotta do that. MashaAllah, that's great. Yeah, As-Salaamu Alaykum Salam. I thought you lost plot. Huh? I don't know. Oh, if you, yeah. You seem sleepy. I just woke up. I just heard something walking over there. This is sketchy. Yeah, I just woke up, Cam. Salty pancreas. Salam, everyone. As-Salaamu Alaykum and good morning. Jazakallah khairan wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, man. Peace and blessings upon everyone here in Prophet's family. I mean, mashallah, I agree. Jazakallah khairan, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and have me a sip of my pre-workout, man. Green apple. Stuff's at bomb.com. Bismillah. It's good, bro. It's good. I would love to live in America. What's it like for a Muslim? Preferably Texas. I mean, I can only talk about my personal experience and where I live, right? Everybody has a different experience, man. There are people who live here that are Muslim and they always talk about making hijrah. They're always talking about this, they're always talking about that. You know, just because we're Muslim does not mean we're gonna have the same perspective, right? Jazakallah khairan, Yasser. Barak Fika, man, I really, really appreciate you, man. May Allah Azza wa Jal give you kol thabat fi dunya wal akhirah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you, you know, a beautiful ending. And may Allah make easy the questioning in the grave and give you a VIP pass straight into paradise. But may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khairan, man. But like I was saying, dude, we as Muslims don't have the same perspective, man. For me personally, I think it's great, man. I think you know, I can practice my religion. And I haven't had any issues, man. And all praises for Allah. You know, I was born an American. I understand the culture. You know, I'm a citizen here. I mean, I don't have any issues, man. If I were to try to make hijrah, I'd have to go through an immigration process. I'd have to go through the citizenship process. How difficult will that be? And for what? Is there going to be a utopia somewhere else? Is there going to be no fitna somewhere else? Or am I going to deal with the same fitna that's affecting America? Tabarruj, music, alcohol, drugs, atheism, porn, whatever, dude. Like, it affects the Muslim countries too, man. So why would I go through all that trouble and all that grief to go somewhere else, right? I just stay here and practice my religion, man. So me personally, I have had no problems. But it could be because I'm a white man, maybe that's white privilege, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Allahu Alam, I'm just telling you, you know, my wife is African. She's not African American, she is African, straight from Kenya. She wears niqab. She's never not worn niqab a day in her life in America. And we've had no problems. So I don't know, man. That's my perspective, man. Jazakallahu khairan. And I've actually thought about moving to Texas myself. Maybe Houston. Inshallah, we'll see. Hamid, As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi Wa Barakatuh. Akhi, kayfa hal? Alhamdulillah bi khair, wa anta? Alhamdulillah bi khair. It's hard to describe that, and I'm in Texas. Jazakallahu khairan. Is it skip day today at the gym? Rest day, man. Jazakallahu khairan, rest day, dude. I do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I do some cardio on the weekends, man. Jazakallahu khairan again, yes sir. Jazakallahu khairan again, I appreciate you. I mean, Jazakallahu khairan, salam, yes sir, no doubt. From dirt to deen, Alhamdulillah for Islam. Wallahi, without the guidance of Allah, we would just be a waste of oxygen. May Allah guide everyone who search for guidance. I mean, pro gamer, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just have your faith in Iman, in the God. Peace can't exist without chaos. Peace is made eternally and not externally. Peace is internal and external, dude. It's hard to have peace when you got bombs going off around you. It's hard to be at peace, man, when you got, you know, people oppressing you outwardly. There's inward peace and there's outward peace, man. Abdullah, hello, brother. Hello to you as well. How to wake, set alarm, and put it in another corner of the room, not at the bedside table, not beside your pillow, far off. I have so many questions, but I feel like I'm maybe getting too annoying. Nope, that's why I do it, man. Bring them on. Come down to Dallas, brother. I would love to meet you. Should move here. Bidnillah, man. I want to live in the country, though. I want to live in the country. I'm not a city boy. I am not a city boy, man. I do not like the city whatsoever. To me, the city, Jazakallah khairan, yes sir, again. I really appreciate you, man. Yes sir, Jazakallah khairan, man. Thank you so much, dude. That money's going to go right back into this channel. And bidnillah, for everything that I do with this channel, you'll get rewarded. Bidnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But, Salty Pancreas, which is a very interesting name. You know, I'm a country boy, man. I like the country. The city is something where it's like, you know, I go there when I need it. You know, similar like how, you know, Ibn Taymiyyah described money and the toilet and things like this, right? You use it when you need it, right? That's what he was saying. You know, or, you know, something like that. Allahu Alam. Well, anyways, that's kind of like the city for me. The city is like, okay, I need to go there. Like, I have to go see the doctor. I have to do something here, there, right? I have to go get some gas or whatever. Like, where it's like a necessity. I have to go to the city, then I go. But otherwise, man, I like the country, dude. So if Dallas ain't got country, I'm not interested. Can I ask, what's your job? Is it hard to be a Muslim and do your job? No. So my job essentially, man, is We have pathology labs throughout the country. Excuse me, pre-workout burps. Pathology labs, right? Pathology, where people get tested for STDs or, you know, other diseases like cancer or COVID, right? Things like that. We have labs throughout the United States that test for those things. And then it's my job to make sure we get paid for that, right? We get paid for those services. It's my job. I'm in the billing portion of that, making sure we get paid, man. And is it hard to be a Muslim and do your job? I mean, dude, all I gotta do is pray 5 times a day, right? Most of the time, I'm praying Fajr before I work. I can pray Dhuhr on my lunch break. I can pray Asr on my 15-minute break. By the end of the day, it's Maghrib time. I can pray Maghrib just fine. Fasting, the month of Ramadan, right? No, there's nothing preventing me from not eating at work. Saying I'm not gonna eat, you know, they can't force me to eat, right? So Ramadan's easy. Paying my zakat, you know, I can do with my money whatever I want. So, growing my beard, I got no problems with that because I'm in a billing office, right? I'm in a cubicle. Now I work from home, but you know, at the time I was working in a cubicle, you know, just doing my thing. Nope, pretty easy, man. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan again, yeah, so I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. In regard to your beard, brother, mashallah tabarakah, doesn't it sometimes happen that you plug unlucky some hairs out? I mean, I shed from time to time, like when I brush it and stuff, you know, there's loose ends, there's loose hairs, but that's about it, man. Jazakallah khairan. Houston getting flooded by hurricanes, and Allah alam how many future ones to come. Texas foundation not strong and sink in. Yeah? I don't know, man. Allah alam, man. I mean, I'd like to Colorado, Montana, maybe New Mexico. That's what's really on my radar. New Mexico, maybe. Well, you're right for sure. Inward peace is harder to deal with because you're dealing with yourself. Externally, it's harder to control. This is off topic, but Shias and Sunnis, you need to unite. Well, we need to unite upon the truth, man. We don't need to unite for the sake of uniting. You know, there's no unity, man. Like when there's truth and falsehood, man. Right? So if we unite, man, we unite under what? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. You know, upon the understanding of the Sahaba. Period. Otherwise, there's no point. Come to Arizona, good country life, low rates for property taxes compared to other states. You know, there's different things I've looked at, you know, with regards to like the different taxes, man. You have state tax, federal tax, income tax, sales tax. Got all these taxes, man. You know, regards to business, you know, YouTube is a business for me, man. YouTube is a business for me, so you know, I'm gonna get taxed more possibly in one state versus another, right? So that's another thing. How much money is good old Uncle Sam gonna take from me with regards to YouTube, man? So all those things need to be taken into consideration, man. You said before Islam you didn't feel any sort of discomfort regarding faith. After Islam, do you feel true peace now? Do you feel happier? Hope that made sense. You didn't feel any sort of discomfort regarding faith. Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty peaceful dude. I mean, the issues I had, man. You know, I'm not gonna. I don't know. Like the issues I had were like with my dad. You know, a lot of things were because I never met my dad until I was 22. My dad was not in my life at all until I was 22. And then after 22, he's been in my life like 5 times since then, right? I've talked to him on maybe 5 different occasions. I'm now 30. So in the last 8 years since I met him, I've maybe talked to him about 5 times, give or take. And so that, you know, for a long time that messed me up. But generally I was a peaceful person. You know, I was a courteous person. Basically the same dude that you see now. Just a little bit older, a little bit wiser. Beard's a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit more mature and not so hasty. But in general, man, you know, yeah, Islam is given me more peace, man. It's given me more solace, but it's taken a lot of hard work internally, man. A lot of hard work internally, man. For me to get to where I'm at, you know, and I'm not even satisfied with where I'm at, you know. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied, man. I'm not settling, right? I have very high ambitions and very high standards for myself. So, but I don't know where I'm going with that. Maybe I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Still early, guys. Forgive me. But do you feel happier? Hope that made sense. I mean, I'm happier when I feel like I'm really like striving for the hereafter, man. Right? But I bring it all together, right? Innamal a'maluhu binniyat. Innamal a'maluhu binniyat. Right? Deeds are only judged according to their intention. I'm doing this YouTube video right now, this live stream, for many reasons. I want to do good deeds. I want to help you guys out. I want to help you become better Muslims. I want to help you achieve your dreams. I want to help you overcome things that you're dealing with. And at the same time, I want to create a business. I want to build a business. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have, you know, I want this to be my full-time career, right? I want this to be a sustainable business for me, to where I don't have to work at a pathology lab. I don't have to work at this place or that place. I can work for myself, right? So I have multiple intentions with this, man. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm tired. I'm still trying to wake up, sorry. Allahu Akbar. Alright. I don't even know. I'm so tired, dude. Forgive me. Living in country is better than city. Less fitna. Yeah, not even about fitna, man. You know, it's just what I like, man. I like the country. It's nice. The scenery is beautiful. I can shoot my bow, you know, wherever I want to. I can drive four-wheelers and dirt bikes and shoot off fireworks and have all kinds of fun, man. Inshallah, you know, have a good time. Yeah, above that, you feel like you're in similar circumstances in the environment of the Prophet ﷺ. I don't know, man. Like I said, it really doesn't have anything to do with Islam, you know. It has nothing to do with like the Quran or what I read in Hadith. I just prefer the country, man. If it happens to be in line with Islam and stuff like that, Alhamdulillah. But I just like the country. Islam is peace acquired through a division of our will to Allah. True peace is hard to attain without Allah. It's Allah in one heart. Okay. A lot of farmers and ranchers. Yeah. I don't need to do a hijrah if you can pray and live your life halal way. Exactly. What do you think about how should be lifestyle of a Muslim? I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know, everyone's different, dude. You know, everyone has their different path. You know, and that's kind of what I try to teach, man, in my videos. You know, you don't have to do what I do. You don't have to be a YouTuber. You don't have to work out at 4 o'clock in the morning doing powerlifting. You don't have to shoot your bow or anything like that. That's not the point. The point is, whatever is important to you, man, is what you need to be focused on. What the Prophet ﷺ said in the Hadith: strive hard, right? Exert yourself. Get a little sweaty, you know, get a little gritty, right? Get your knuckles a little worn, right? And that which benefits you, right? And that which benefits you. Not this person, not that person, but you. Strive hard. And what benefits you, wear yourself out, and that which benefits you, man. So the lifestyle of a Muslim should be Qala Allah, Qala Rasul, Qala Sahaba, man. And that is, you know, you have so much wiggle room within that, right? Are you making your 5 salah? Are you paying your zakah? Are you fasting the month of Ramadan? If you have the ability, are you performing Hajj? Are you doing, you know, are you good to your parents? Are you good to your kids? Are you good to your spouse? Are you good to your neighbors? Are you good to yourself? Are you taking care of your body? You right? Are you doing things that are recreational, that are good for you, but have the intention of helping you do more good deeds? Right? I'm not just working out, I'm not just lifting weights because I want to get jacked and I want to get yoked, right? I want to get strong. I'm doing that because it takes care of my body. It makes me stronger. It gives me more energy to do more good deeds. It's all interconnected to what? My hereafter, man, inshallah. But within that, dude, whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. If you want to be, you know, an athlete, if you want to be a farmer, if you want to be an IT nerd. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just messing, man. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, man. You got a lot of wiggle room, dude. And that's also, what's important, man, is that the Muslim should be what? They should be someone who has every aspect of their life in check, right? Health, spirituality, finances, relationships, mindset, emotions, etc., etc., etc. They should not be negligent, totally 101% negligent in an important aspect of their life like the ones I just mentioned. That's what's important, dude. Allahu alam. Allahu ta'ala alam. I'm a Muslim from Eritrea, and I love every Muslim who says there is no God but God. Muhammad is messenger of God. The Quran says there should be not within Islam, and during the Prophet's time there was no Sunni Shia. Shias do understand and accept the Sahaba. Islam is the truth. Both sides need to work to come together on one flag. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's call Allah, call the Rasul, call the Sahaba, I mean, then sure. Of course, who's gonna deny that? Layla, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to wake up, man. Al-Hamdulillah, Allah, I mean, I want to strive hard for my dreams, but I always get demotivated because I think if it's not written, it will never happen. Man, dude, go back to my videos, man. You know, go back to my videos, dude. I've dealt with all that, you know. You get demotivated because I think if it's not written, it will never happen. You don't know what's not written, dude. You have no idea, man, what's written and what's not written, dude. You have no clue, man. You just gotta go for it, dude. You gotta go for it, man. You know? You know, you get one shot, dude, you know, at this life, man. You get one shot, dude. You know what I mean? You gotta make it happen, dude. You know, it took like, dude, over 2 years for my wife to get here, man. 2 years. Before she could come to the States. And guess what? I had one thing on my mind: getting my wife to the States. I put my trust in Allah. I have good thought of Allah. I have hisnul dhan of Allah. I make dua to Allah, and I put in the work, right? I put in the work. I do what's necessary. Okay, they want me to pay for this fee. Okay, they want me to get these documents together. Okay, they want me to do this, take this picture, get this fingerprint, do this, that, whatever, right? Whatever it's needed. Boom, 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 boom. Have hisnul dhan. Make dua to Allah before, during, and after. Put your trust in Allah and get your butt to work. You know what I mean? Get your butt to work. And you never know, man. Like, look, like I said already. I don't know, Layla, how long you've been, you know, I don't know if you've been following the channel recently, but it took me 1 year to the day. 1 year to the day to get my first 1,000 subscribers, right? 1 year, from November 4th, 2019 to November 4th, 2020, to the day, 1,000 subscribers. 40 days later, I got my second 1,000 subscribers. 4 days later, I got my third 1,000 subscribers. 1 day later, I got my fourth 1,000 subscribers. So I went from going an entire year to get 1,000 subscribers to an entire day, right? For an entire year, no one gave a crap about my channel, dude. I was in total obscurity. No one gave a crap about my channel. No one watched my videos. No one commented on my videos. No one cared about Project Dream to Achieve It, except maybe a few people, dude, a couple people. But really, dude, I was getting 25, 30, 35, 40 views. If I got 100 views on my channel, if I got 100 views on a video, I would be like, oh my God, babe, my video's blowing up. 100 views. But what? It went from that to 1,000 subscribers in a day. Meaning, I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to impress you or anything. What I'm trying to tell you is you don't know what Allah has in store for you. You have no idea. It may look like nothing is working. It may look like, dude, I'm wasting my time and it's not written. But I just kept pushing forward and believing in myself and believing what I was doing was right and believing that Allah is Al-Ghafur Rahim. He is the most merciful. He is Al-Razaq. He is Al-Kareem. He is the, you know, He's my Lord. And He ain't gonna let me down. And Alhamdulillah. Now look, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, man. So, point is, you gotta put in the work, man. You gotta believe in Allah and you gotta put in the work, dude. So, go for it, man. Go for it. I see the passion in your eyes and the determination for helping the Ummah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your efforts. I'm going to pray ARCHERY. We'll make dua for Jack MTG Nation, man. Not through division, through submission. I apologize. Yeah, man. Again, dude. You know, again, that's like any other sect. The Khawarij, the Ikhwan Muslimin, Sufis, whatever, dude. Whatever other sect you want to call it, right? Dude, if it's not call Allah, call Rasul, call Sahaba, ain't gonna happen, dude. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, dude. And I don't want to hear it if it ain't call Allah, call Rasul, call Sahaba. I don't want to hear it. Personally, for me, I ain't gonna be, nope. I don't want nothing to do with it. If you ain't talking that, I ain't listening, dude. Had also the same thoughts about Hijrah. It's true that you can't avoid it completely, especially if there's no strict dawah at these times, but hearing the adhan 5 times a day can convince already. I mean, dude, you have to keep in mind, though, again, like, you know, the opportunities that we have in America. And I'm not saying America's the greatest country in the world. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is, like, you go to these other countries, right? And maybe you get to hear the adhan outside, right? But maybe your lifestyle in terms of the income that you're able to make, maybe the jobs are more scarce there, they're more scarce there. The overall level of income is more scarce there, and you have a significant decrease in your lifestyle. Are you going to be patient upon that? Are you going to be able to be patient upon that? You went from living in a 3, 4, 5 bedroom place, you know, you can have all this stuff delivered to you, you can have Amazon Prime and blah, 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 blah. You have all these different things, right? All these conveniences of life. Then you move to another country. Maybe they don't have all those conveniences of life, but they have the adhan 5 times a day outside the masjid. Are you going to be able to be patient upon that? You know what I'm saying? We got to really look at, yeah, Dubai is one example, but there are other countries, man. I'm just saying, can you be patient upon it? Inshallah, if you want to go to Dubai, Bismillah, go to Dubai. I'm not hating on nobody, man. I'm not hating on nobody. If that's what you want to do, Bismillah, go for it. We're all one Ummah. Islam is a real and true for all. Sufis, Shias, Sunnis, we're all one amazing family. Well, inshallah, you will succeed. I will make dua for our Barakatahu Guys, and I appreciate you so much. Hello, last live stream I said to you, link for the Bath Network. I assume your opinion. Have you seen it? Man, I've been filming my own stuff, man. You know, I work a 10-hour day. I have not gotten to it, man. Forgive me, man. I have not gotten to it. I'm too busy creating my own content, man, to focus on watching something else, man. I'll try my best to get to it, man, but honestly, I'm creating my own content. I'm trying to get the membership rolled out. I'm trying to get my merch rolled out. I spent 2.5 hours last night alone on designing merch. 2.5 hours last night designing merch, right? After working a 10-hour shift, after doing this, after doing that, right? I spent 2.5 hours alone on designing merch. So I'm too busy focusing on building my own dreams. I'm not really, you know, if I forget, man, it's just because I'm focused on doing my thing, man. So sorry. That's true. The least we can do is put 100% effort in, and Allah, and whatever happens, at least we did our bit, and it's not our conscience that we didn't try. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if things don't work out, you say, Qadar Allah Mashafa, but at least you can die on your deathbed, and you can be like, dude, I freaking put in the work, man, and it just wasn't written for me. It just wasn't written for me. I did everything that I possibly could, right? I put in the effort, and you can, like, literally live with, like, peace in your heart. Like, dude, I tried my butt off, and it just was not decreed, man. But, dude, here's the thing. Look at the non-Muslims, man. Look at the kuffar, right? Look at them, okay? Look how much, if you actually study, like, the lives of, you know, the quote-unquote successful people of the dunya, whether that's Steve Jobs, whether it's this one, whether it's that one, right? Super uber successful people, man, that accomplished, like, literally, like, changed the world. Dude, look how much effort and time and energy and focus and dedication they put into their dreams. And Allah, because Allah is just, He actually gives them success in the dunya, right? The hereafter, that's a different story, but He gave them tawfiq in their efforts, right? In their efforts. That's how just Allah is. That even a non-Muslim who denies Allah, says Allah is one of three, says Allah died on the cross, a'udhu billah, so says Allah doesn't exist and the whole thing is a big bang, right? But they strive for their dreams in this dunya, Allah gives them tawfiq. Allah gives them tawfiq. So what about the Muslim? What about the Muslim who is worshiping Allah, you know, all day long, right? Remembering Allah, making dhikr of Allah all day long, right? Trying their best to, you know, follow the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and go after their dreams. And go after their dreams. You think Allah is going to deny you, dude? You gotta have hisnul dhan of Allah, man. You gotta have hisnul dhan of Allah. Wallahu alam. Wallahu ta'ala alam. I admit the past has been fused with discrepancy between the main two sects. The main difference is the Prophet's family. One set looks it all politics. SubhanAllah. I'm headed out, over and out. Jazakallah khairan, man. Hustle, hustle, get after it. I'll pray for your success, bro. Jazakallah khairan. Ibn Ali, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Alhamdulillah, doing prayer is a very strong tool. No doubt about that. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi, Kens. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Was there at any point in your life when your man was the lowest, like feeling hopeless, questioning why Allah's not helping? Many of us go through that. What was your situation and how did you overcome it? Yeah, dude, of course. I'm not perfect, man. I've been through that. A couple years ago, man. A couple years ago. You know, I was just like, I left music, man. You know, before I was Muslim, 8 years ago, I left music. I was a dedicated, full-time musician, man, basically. You know, you see me going hard on YouTube, right? You're like, man, this dude's cranking out live streams every day. He's dropping videos all the time. He's doing this, he's doing that, right? Imagine what I was doing with guitar. I was just as driven, dude. And so, when I gave that up for the sake of Allah, you know, it says if you give up something for the sake of Allah, Allah will give you something better, right? And you know, my dream, again, clearly as a guitar player, clearly as a musician, that proves that I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to be my own boss. I want to travel the world, right? I don't want to answer to nobody. Of course you have management and stuff like that, but in general. And so I give up music, right? I give up music, I give up guitar, I give something that I am like literally the best at, right? I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, but you know, for me personally, of all the things that I've attempted, being a guitar player, I was a pretty good guitar player, right? And that's coming from someone who, you know, tries to be humble, right? But I was a pretty good dude. But anyways, point is, man, is that, you know, I give up guitar, and then what? A year later, I don't have anything that Allah replaced it with, right? I'm trying different things, but nothing's working. 2 years later, after giving up guitar, where's this promise of Allah? Where's this promise of Allah? He says, if you leave something for His sake, I'll give you something better. And I've been like, dude, guitar is my dream. My dream, dude. I worked so many years out of my life, man, to become a successful musician, right? Jazakallah khairan, yes sir, I appreciate you so much, Barakatahu Guys, man. Thank you so much, man. Jazakallah khairan, man. Thank you so much. 3 years later, where's this promise of Allah? 4 years later, where's this promise? 5 years later, where's this promise of Allah? 6 years later, where's this promise of Allah? 6 years later, and I'm like, Kens, there should be a little $sign next to you where you're typing. Some countries don't have it, but there should be a little $sign next to where you're typing. That's a super chat. That's how you can donate. If not, in the description of this video, you have Patreon, PayPal, GoFundMe, all the links are in the description. Point is, guys, is to answer your question, Sad, 6 years later, 7 years later, I'm like, where's the promise of Allah? I gave up music, I gave up my dream, and guess what? I'm stuck in a freaking cubicle doing a job that I hate. The most monotonous, boring job that is so unfulfilling. I have tried so many businesses, 8 different businesses I failed at, right? Oh, Jazakallah khairan, Kenza, I appreciate you. No problem, Barakatahu Guys. It's all good, no worries, right? And I'm like, where's the promise of Allah, man? 7 years of my life that I left music, and I'm like, you know, I am so unfulfilled at this job. I hate this job. You know, it's so monotonous, so boring. It pays just enough to get me by. I can't hardly do anything that I want to do because I'm just stuck trying to pay my bills. And so then I started getting really low, man. I started getting really low in my iman, and like, you know, what is going on here? You know, I try my best to be a good Muslim. I stay away from the haram. I do the recommended deeds. I'm like, why is Allah angry with me? How come Allah is not giving me tawfiq? What is going on here, right? And so yeah, I definitely had those thoughts, man. I definitely had those emotions. I definitely had those low points. And I just kept trying, dude. I just kept trying. Be humble. I mean, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna spend as much time on YouTube as I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing, man. My thing ain't fitna, bidni Allah. So, Jazakallah khairan. But this is my dream, like I said. Y'all can get with it or not. You know, it's all good. But I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, Jack Curran. Hopefully you get the point, Sad. Hopefully you get the point, man. That I just kept trying, dude. I kept trying, and eventually Allah's given me tawfiq with YouTube. Alhamdulillah. Allah's promise came true. I just had to keep trying, keep putting in the effort, keep making dua, and you know what I mean? But I definitely had those low points, man. But I never quit. I never quit. I was too stubborn to quit. I just kept trying things, man, and I'm like, dude, until I'm gonna find something. I am determined. I'm either gonna get it or I'm gonna die trying, dude. I'm gonna get it or I'm gonna die trying, man. So hopefully that makes sense, bro. Hopefully that makes sense, man. Jazakallahu khairan. You know, and I'm still trying, dude. I'm still trying to blow up this YouTube thing. Barakatahu fikum. MashaAllah, you live in Dubai. Alhamdulillah, that's awesome. Jazakallahu khairan. I love America too. Okay. Allah will help you, brother. Most gracious, most merciful. Bidnillah. Love for the sake of Allah. May Allah love whom we love. We got mad love for you too. Alhamdulillah. Ameen to your dua, Ken. Jazakallahu khairan. Barak fiq. Sheikh Numa. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Allah is the most merciful. No doubt about that. Azam Outman, how old are you? 30, bro. 30 years old. Layla, I watched a talk on that. If you put in the effort and good intentions, why wouldn't Allah help you? It's not that it's not written. You put the work in, then Allah will change the cutter if He wills. No doubt, man. You put in the work, dude. You show Allah, dude. You show Allah. Allah already knows, right? Allah already knows. But you try to understand what I'm telling you here, right? Allah already knows all things, right? But you prove to Allah, I am not giving up. I am not giving up. I am going to prove to you I want this to happen. I will put in the work. If that means I have to work on 4 hours of sleep and I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I got to sacrifice my sleep. I got to sacrifice this and I have to sacrifice that. Of course, not the deen, but the other things. Then that is what I'm willing to do. And I will do that for as long as it takes. And if, you know, you keep showing Allah, like I said, Allah is just, man. Allah is like, my slave of mine, they are determined. They are not going to quit. They're not going to give up. Bismillah. Kun fayakun. I'm going to give it to them. Because they refuse to quit and they just keep showing up day after day, man. You know? So, like, proving to Allah, like, I want this. I'm not just talking, right? This isn't just hot air coming out my mouth saying I want to achieve my dreams. I'm putting in the work every single day. Alhamdulillah. Allah will reward you for having the patience because you left music for the sake of Allah. Inshallah, man. We hope so. Nearly time for Dhuhr. I'm out. Peace, brother. You are awesome. MashaAllah. I appreciate you so much, Layla. Thank you so much. Every pain you had, Allah will reward. Bidnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallahu khairan, yes, sir. I appreciate you so much, bro. How to donate? It's no problem. Jazakallahu khairan. You mentioned your wife. I'm in my early 20s and thought about marrying in Morocco, letting her there, sending frequently money and visit her 2 times a year. What do you think? I would not advise that, man. I would not advise that. Find someone that you can actually be with, man, in the same house, man, under one roof. You know what I mean? I would not advise that, man. That is not... She has rights, you have rights. And we're going to be real here, guys. Men and women have sexual rights. They have sexual desires. Allah made that natural for the human being. To want to have sex with somebody. To have intercourse with somebody. To make love to somebody. Twice a year, bro? I mean, come on now. That's not the way of, you know, the Prophet ﷺ. That's not the way of, that's not his sunnah. You know what I mean? Amongst other things. Dude, being away from your spouse, being away from your, nah, dude, that's not the way of the Nabi Kareem, alayhi salatu wasalam. So I would not advise that, Mo. Find someone that you can be with, man. What are you gonna do if you have kids, man? Huh? What are you gonna do if you have children? You go over there once a year and she gets knocked up, right? Just saying, bro. She gets pregnant, right? She becomes a Pregasaurus Rex. Just kidding. What are you gonna do, man? Visit your kids twice a year too? You know what I mean? Or take your kids and she gets to visit them twice a year? Clearly that's problematic, man. Clearly that's problematic. So my advice to you, man, is find someone that you can be with 24/7, man. You know what I mean? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best, man. That's my advice to you, man. Please, my brother, don't spend too much time on YouTube. YouTube is fitna. I have seen people lose their Islam after becoming successful on YouTube, Jikhal and others. But you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, man, that's them, man. That's them. Allah alam what Allah is in store for me, man. Allah alam what Allah is in store for me. But, you know, again, this is my career, man. This is what I am trying to achieve. And I have a very, you know, I am driven, man. I have a very deep reason for doing these things. So, you know, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, man. Put my trust in Allah. I can understand. As-Salaamu Alaykum Kishmish. Wa Alaykum Salaam Wa Rahmatullahi. By the way, may Allah bless your marriage. I'm Ibn Ali. Jackal Khair. MashaAllah. What's your zodiac sign, if you don't mind me asking? That's not from Islam, dude. Who gives a crap about zodiac signs? That has nothing to do with Islam. Jackal Khair. May Allah bless you. MashaAllah. Keep striving, bro. Allah loves people who do good with their time. Inshallah, you know, I'm just trying, you know, I'm just putting in a little bit of effort, man, you know, it's a little bit that I am capable of. You walk towards him, he comes running towards you. Jackal Khair. Ibn Ali, don't do that, bro. There's rights for spouses. Yeah, yep, exactly. Love from Pakistan. Mahmoud, yeah, Jackal Khair. May Allah bless you, man. You look really younger than 30. Well, Alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu khair, man. Jazakallahu khair. Alhamdulillah. You got a Dumbledore beard. I got a Muslim beard, bro. Dumbledore, wish you could have my beard, man. Jackal Khair, yes, sir. I really appreciate you, man. You're so generous, man. Jackal Khair, I really appreciate your Barakatahu. May Allah guide you and give you tawfiq to pray to Hajj. Alhamdulillah, I pray to Hajj every day. All praises for Allah. Yes, sir. Chicago. Allahu Akbar. Barakatahu, man. Chicago, huh? Sweet, dude. I have a lot of family in Joliet. My dad's side of the family, my father's side of the family. Basically, the majority of them, all of them, for the most part, live in Joliet, Illinois. So maybe like an hour or something like that outside of Chicago. And then I have 2 sisters and another brother from same mom but different dad. We share the same mother, but they have a different father. And they're from Chicago. This brother always makes me smile. He gives me the motivation and advice that I need from my own people. Alhamdulillah. Jackal Khair. You know, I don't really like to, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker here, man. I'm not trying to be no motivational speaker. Motivation to me is for amateurs, man. You gotta find a deep reason. Deep reason why. You know what I mean? You have to have a big freaking reason to do the things that you do so that you don't need motivation. Do you think I'm motivated to get up this early in the morning and talk to people all over the globe? You think I'm motivated, dude? I am freaking driven, dude. Alhamdulillah. Unfortunately, I don't have men or anybody around me who would advise me like this. I mean, alhamdulillah, Allah's mercy, you know, reaches everywhere, man. So alhamdulillah, if it means talking to some random stranger on YouTube like me, then alhamdulillah. How does it feel now to be a Muslim? Any miracles after Shahada? I mean, alhamdulillah, man. You know, I fear every day of losing my Islam, dude. And not because I live in America, not because it's 2020, not because, you know, maybe it's the end of times. It's nothing like that. It's just I know what dhulm is, man. I know firsthand what dhulm is. I know what kufr is. I know what shirk is firsthand because I lived it for 22 years. I'm 30, right? I'm 30 years old. 22 years out of my life, I was upon darkness, dalal, kufr. So I was upon darkness for way more, the vast majority of my life compared to Islam. So what I fear, man, is going back to that, making a mistake, getting, you know, tripped up, becoming arrogant, becoming whatever, doing what leads you back to kufr and shirk and, you know, dalal and mubin. So, you know, I just try to hold on to my Islam every single day, man, just inwardly, right? I don't even care about the external things, but just inwardly, man, just trying to remain a Muslim and die upon Islam, you know? Die upon Islam as a true, inshallah, Muslim. Any miracles after your Shahada? I mean, nothing like Ajib or nothing like that. No, I can't think of any miracles, man. I mean, I've driven on an empty tank of gas, you know, my car says E, you know, empty, and I'm saying Bismillah, and somehow that car keeps on going. That's a miracle. I'm like, Bismillah, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. This car's on E, man. I should be at a dead stop, and this car is still moving, man. I'm like, Bismillah, Bismillah. There we go. There's a miracle for you. Real B, I meant that as long as she's alone, that she stays with her family. I'll support them without no doubt, inshallah. I'm scared about bringing her up to here, developing desires due to fitna. Yeah, I would not advise you guys doing that, man. Elenarva, Jazakallah Khair for coming again. Wa Alaikum Salaam Wa Rahmatullahi. You're not a stranger, you're a brother, Akhi. Alhamdulillah. Brother, why don't you change your channel's name to just your name? I feel that would sound better, just a suggestion. Because this is a business, man. Because this is a business. I'm not that interested about making it about me. I like my channel name. And again, I want to help you guys, but it is business. It's my career. It's what I want to do with my life right now for the next foreseeable future, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. I want to do YouTube. So, you know, it's just, I like the name. I like what it stands for. I like what it represents. And it's about you. This channel is not about me. This channel is not about me. This channel is about you and achieving your dreams. So, alhamdulillah. Men only desire things that he knows. So as long as you don't get confronted with capitalistic ideology consumption, you just stay safe. I got nothing against capitalism, man. There's nothing wrong with capitalism. You don't think the Abu Bakr was a capitalist, man? You don't think Uthman, radiallahu ta'ala anhum, was a capitalist, man? They were making money, dude. They were business, they were traders, man. They were businessmen. Capitalism, dude. Nothing wrong with, you know, Islam says nothing about, you know, as long as you're not dealing with riba, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, there is nothing wrong. Allah says He has made haram riba. He has made haram riba, and He's made trading and business permissible. So capitalist, man, being a capitalist, nothing wrong with that, dude. You want to take your money that you earned and hold on to as much of it as you want, and not give it to a government unnecessarily. Of course, you pay your zakat, of course, right? But all these taxes that we talk about, is that from Islam? All these different taxes that, you know, I have to pay in my country, is that from Islam? You know what I mean? So, I'm all about capitalism, dude. Saudia, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan. Anis Khan, brother, love you. Love you too. Jazakallah khairan. May Allah love you from you. Almost everyone has a sinful past, Muslim or non-Muslim. No doubt about that. It's a miracle to convert in this time. Alhamdulillah. Brother, everyone makes mistakes. We are not perfect, but your determination and dedication, God will help you stay on the straight path. Please say Allah. Please say Allah. You're reaching out to Him. He'll grab hold of you, brother. Please say Allah. You know, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Jew. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm a Muslim. Allah addressed Himself as Allah, not God. So please, Jackal Karen, just call Him Allah. Thank you so much. Because brother is straightforward. Hi. So you won't change his channel name. Yeah, like I said, man, it's not about me. You know what I mean? Project, dream it, achieve it. When you have a school project, right, or you have a work project, right, you're working a project, or maybe you're in uni, right, or you went to uni, you have a project, right? It's something that you need to focus on right now. But what happens? The project has what? A beginning and an end. It has a beginning and an end. But then what happens? You get a new project, right? You're not just done with that project. Okay, now it's on to another project, right? So that's what's called project, dream it, achieve it. You have a project, right? You focus all of your attention, time, dedication on achieving that dream, right? But once you achieve that dream, you don't just settle, kick your feet up, kick back, relax, chill, and like, okay, I'm done now. No. Now you what? You start a new project. You go for bigger and better dreams, man. And it's a continuous cycle every single time until Allah takes your life. Until you return back to Allah. That is why I call it Project Dream to Achieve It. It's not about me. It's not about my name. It's about you. It's about you, man. Are there any Islamic schools in Nashville or any other states of America? Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got an Islamic school here. I think it goes to like grade 9 or something like that. I'm not really sure. Like grade 9 or something like that. Yeah. As-Salaamu Alaykum. Walaikum Assalam Wa Rahmatullahi. Shakal Khair programmer. Ali Khan. Walaikum Assalam Wa Rahmatullahi from India. Shakal Khair. A person lived with Junaid Baghdadi, and after not seeing a miracle of days, he said, "What kind of a wali of Allah you are?" He said, "Did you see me doing anything against Sunnah?" And he said, "No." And he said, "In this time, it's a miracle to live your life on Sharia and Sunnah." Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. It seems impossible to marry here in Germany. It's hard to find a religious spouse. My parents are thinking of marrying me off to a lady from home country Morocco. What do you advise me? Do. I mean, dude, I had to marry outside of my country, you know what I mean? My wife is from Kenya, man. You know, that's not the first thing, you know, obviously you want to try to find someone in your locale, because going through the immigration process and going through all that, dude, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. And it takes a long time, many years of like so much money, dude, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, dude, thousands and thousands and thousands of documents and pictures and this and that. Dude, it's literally insane, right? So I would not, I mean, if you can avoid it, definitely find someone in your locale. Even if it's not in your locale, like, you know, 10, 15, 20, 25-minute radius. Maybe it's in Germany, but it's on, you know, if you're in East Germany, maybe it's in West Germany, right? You know, maybe it's a few hours away in Germany, or, you know, whatever, right? And if it's not Germany, the country next to Germany, or whatever, right? Trying to, you know, find someone in your locale, even if that means a couple hours away or something like that, right? But if you can't, dude, I mean, look at the process. How long is it going to take for this sister to come from Morocco to Germany? Is it going to be difficult? You don't, dude, I'm telling you, dude. I mean, I don't regret my decision. I don't regret my decision of marrying my wife and going through the immigration process, dude. But I'm telling you, dude, it is not easy at all, man. We were apart for 2 years. 2 years, man, before we could live together. She lived in Kenya, I lived in America for 2 years, man. I'm telling you, dude, it is not easy. It is not easy, man. There were times where we talked about, like, if it doesn't work, man, we're gonna basically have to get a divorce. If this doesn't work and they don't approve us, we're basically gonna have to get a divorce. Because like I said before, she's got rights, she's got desires, I have rights, I've got desires, right, etc., etc. How do you raise a family when the husband and the wife are in 2 different countries? You know what I mean? So you have to think about that, man. If it's an easy process, if she already has some type of citizenship in Germany, she could just come right over. Or if it's, you know, it's an easy process, then Bismillah, if that's what you gotta do. But man, that wouldn't be my first choice. That would not be my first choice, man. Have you gone on to I don't have any affiliation with any of these sites, but have you tried, like, I don't know, Muslim marriage sites, pure matrimony or something like that? Have you looked into that and try to find people in Germany? Have you tried that? I mean, that would be my first thing, man. Go on to like a pure matrimony website or something like that. Again, I'm not affiliated with any of them, so if you do choose not to use it, it doesn't bother me one bit. But I'm just trying to maybe steer you in the right direction, and Allah knows best, man. May Allah make it easy for you, Jet. May Allah make it easy for you. Brother, just stay consistent in your videos, inshallah. I would be telling all my friends and family members to subscribe to your channel. Like Karen, I really, really appreciate you so much. I nearly just asked the same question, subhanAllah. When you got as a Muslim, you've changed your name into Mu'adh. Why this name? You know, it's so beautiful name. Well, for one, man, I was ignorant. I was new Muslim, and I thought I had to change my name. I was under the impression that, okay, I became a Muslim, I take my Shahada, make a ghusl, right? And I changed my name. That's what I thought you had to do. And so I changed my name to Mu'adh because I really love Mu'adh ibn Jabal, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So it was a toss-up between Mu'adh ibn Jabal and Musab ibn Umair. Mu'adh ibn Jabal and Musab ibn Umair. Those are my 2 favorite Sahaba, radiallahu ta'ala anhum, ajma'in. And I chose Mu'adh, and then as you know, as I learned more and I studied more and I grew more, I was like, man, you know, I didn't have to change my name. Joshua, there's nothing that contradicts Islam with regards to Joshua. It's not, my name isn't Christian. My name isn't, you know what I'm saying, isn't something like this, right? My name is Joshua. So, you know, that's why I go by Joshua. If people want to call me Mu'adh, Alhamdulillah. If people want to I know I'm not against that. My wife still calls me Mu'adh. And when she talks to her family in Kenya, she addresses me as Mu'adh. That's how they know me, Mu'adh. That's how they met me. So, you know, I got nothing against that. But my name is Joshua, and, you know, there's nothing wrong with that name either. So, but that's why I chose it, man. Jazakallah khairan, guys. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the questions. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Jazakallah khairan. Blue Diamond, what's up, man? Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan. Lionel Messi, are you married? Yep, been married 8 years, man. Go back through my live streams. Go back through my content with regards to finding your dream spouse, man. I've been married 8 years, done a lot of videos with my wife. Don't spam, brother, don't spam, please. One time is enough to reply everyone's salam. Jazakallah khairan. Yes, he is married. Jazakallah khairan. Hello, brother. Jazakallah khairan. Hello, Madrid. Hello, Madrid. Jazakallah khairan, brother. Due to haram things taught in Western public schools like LGBT, and many Muslim parents protest against it, and homeschooling is being presented as a solution. Your thoughts on homeschooling? That was one of the first things my wife and I discussed before we got married. Like one of the very first things that we talked about. We talked about deen, right? What are you know, how do you practice Islam? What's your understanding of Islam? You know, what do you think is the proper application of Islam, right? We talked about things like, do you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Do you want to pursue further education? Higher education, etc., right? And we talked about how we're going to raise our kids, man, if we were to get married. And I said from day one, I said, I don't want my kids to be in a public school, because I believe that with the public school, man, you don't have to worry about the teachers, you don't have to worry about the coaches, you don't have to worry about this or that. What you have to worry about is your children's peers, right? Your children's peers. They are going to have the biggest and most impactful influence on your children. Not you, not your wife, not the teachers, not the coaches, their peers, the people in their age group that are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, etc. They're going to have the biggest influence on your children, right? So they're going to have peer pressure, right? Peer pressure, and they want to fit in, and they want to be understood, right? Etc., etc., etc. So what? I know that the reason why a lot of the things that I did when I was a kid is because what? I was trying to impress the other kids around me. You know, I'm 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm trying to impress the other kids. I'm trying to impress the girls. I'm trying to, you know, make friends. I'm trying to do this and do that, right? You know, hey Josh, I bet you won't do that. Oh yeah? Well, watch me and I'll go do it, right? So, yeah, dude, I totally think that Muslims should not be putting their kids in public school. If they want to save their kids, don't put them in public school. Do your best to homeschool them, and if you can't homeschool them, try to put them in an Islamic school. It's better than a public school. And even Islamic schools may not be perfect. Maybe there's some things in there that you're going to have to deal with too. Maybe some Aqidah issues, maybe something like that. That, you know, Allahu Alam, maybe they teach them certain things and you're going to have to sit down and be like, you know, Ya Bunay, or, you know, Ya Fatima, yeah, you know, your little girl, your little boy. But in general, homeschool, and if not, Islamic school. Wallahu Alam, man. That's my advice. That's my opinion. Barakatahu Guys, man. From Kuwait, As-Salaamu Alaykum. Hello, Madrid. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Messi is best in football. I have no idea. No one time is for humans, not for a student. So you were already in Kenya. How is it there? Yeah, I went to Kenya like 6 years ago. Yeah, something like that, 6 years ago. How was it there? Amazing, man. It was amazing. Totally different from America, man. Totally different from America. It was awesome. Traffic is crazy. Traffic is crazy, but overall, I enjoyed my stay. Thank you very much for the advice, brother Jackal. Hopefully it helps, man. I hope it helps, man. I hope it helps. Jackal. Brother, you are good. Jackal Lionel, I appreciate you. Same advice. Same. Jazakallah khairan for your advice and reminders. Jazakallah khairan, man. No problem at all. Don't visit Pakistan. People will hug you so much and kiss you so much you will get annoyed. As long as it's not sisters, man. As long as it's not sisters, no problem, man. Brother, I'm your new subscriber, Jackal Caroline. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you'll get some type of value. Bidni Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hey brother, is light hurting your eyes? Nope, not at all. Wow, a Muslim Messi is our new member of MTG Nation. I have no idea what that means, but Jackal Caroline. Brother, I want to marry an American girl. Why? Why do you want to marry an American girl? An American Muslim or American Christian or American Jew? Like, why an American? Not to say that's haram, but why? I mean, you could go for it if you want to marry, but hopefully you want to marry an American Muslim. If you want to marry an American person who's not, nah, bro. Nah, I'm telling you right now, dude. You don't want to marry an American person that's not Muslim, bro. I don't even want to explain, alright? I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. I know we just met. I know you're my new subscriber. You don't know me that well. Just telling you from experience, man. I would not marry an American girl who is not Muslim, dude. That is a bad idea. That is a terrible, terrible idea. Check low curtain. Do you listen to Muhammad al-Kurdi recitations? Do you listen to them in Mahmud al-Shahat of Egypt? I mean, occasionally, yeah, occasionally. Yeah, occasionally. Mian Hader, Alaikum Salam wa Rahmatullahi. Good morning, Jackal Khair, man. Good morning to you as well. Barakatahu Fikum, man. How you doing? MD Azaz, Assalamu Alaikum. I suggested to my friends about your channel, about your fantastic subjects or topics in your video. Thank you so much, man. You know, we really try to bring new stuff, man, that the Muslims ain't talking about. A new delivery of those topics, man. A new style. You know, we're just trying to do our own thing, man. You know, just trying to do our own thing, and we hope that people get it. You know. So, do you already got children, or are you still waiting? I have a 12-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, way before I was Muslim. I was 17 when I had my first child. I accepted Islam when I was 22. I was at 22 when I accepted Islam, and I was 17 when I became a daddy. So my daughter is 12 years old, and then I have a 3-year-old son with my current wife. Yes, as long as it's not sisters. Yeah, exactly, bro. Any girls. I also laughed at that bit. You crazy, man. Wow, are you serious? Yeah, any girl, bro. It seems you don't have any idea how bad this world is. You seem young in age. I agree with you regarding homeschooling part. To save our children from decreasing both offline, online, show them proper Islam by teaching them and practicing Islam. But honestly, dude, it's like, and I think it's because, dude, it's, you know, I mean, we can't keep our children in a bubble, man. You know, that's why it's so important, man. You know, that before you have children, if you've already had children, you know, maybe this advice isn't going to be for you, but if you have not had children yet, you haven't gotten married yet, dude, like, raising your children starts way before you ever have kids, man. Way before you ever have kids. It starts with choosing a righteous spouse, right? Not a perfect spouse, right? They're not an angel. My last name is Angel, but I'm far from it, right? You know, not a perfect Muslim, but a righteous Muslim, inshallah. You know, a God-fearing Muslim. Inshallah, right? And then you make the dua for intercourse. Right? Allah protect me and protect you. Exactly. You get what I'm saying, right? You make the dua before intercourse every time, right? You do your best to eat from halal, right? You do your best to get halal rizq, right? Halal income. All of these things are intertwined, man, with your children, right? You have your children. You give them a good Muslim name, right? You instill in them a good Muslim identity. You are Fatima. You are Muhammad, right? You're not Mo. You're not fat. You're Fatima. I don't know why that was funny. I just thought it was in my head. But anyways, but because at the end of the day, guys, you have to keep in mind, dude, I see this all the time, right? You can take your kids to the masjid, right? You're like, oh, it's at the masjid. I have seen so many kids at the masjid that are young kids that are impressionable, that talk just like I did when I was a kid. Dude, they talk, they're cursing, they're talking about this girl, they're talking about that boy, and they're like literally like 6, 7, 8. They're talking about what they watched on YouTube, they talked about this, oh man, did you see this? Hey, check this out, da 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 da, right? So it's like, all those kids probably go to a public school, right? And then you take your kid to the masjid, and they're still gonna be influenced by these other kids who are Muslim, but they're talking like the kuffar. They're acting like the kuffar, right? They're literally, you can't even tell the difference between a little kid that's non-Muslim and your little Fatima and your little Muhammad, because they're in the public school. Even if you keep your kid homeschooled, right? So the point is like, you can't keep your kid in a bubble, man. You can't shelter them from everything, right? That's just not realistic in the times that we're living in, man. So that's why I'm saying from day one, find yourself a righteous spouse. Make the dua before you have intercourse. Make sure you're eating from the halal. Make sure that your rizq is halal, bidni subhanahu wa ta'ala. Practice Islam in your house, right? Do not be ashamed of your Islam. Like, dude, practice Islam. Have the Quran, the Quran in your house, the Hadith in your house, Salah in your house, dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So that child knows, like, dude, this isn't cool, man. This isn't cool. Like, my daddy, my mommy, I love my mommy, I love my daddy. They're so kind to me, they're so nice to me. They take me to the park, they take me to get ice cream, they buy me stuff, but they don't play when it comes to Islam. When it's time to pray, I pray. What would Abu and Umi think about me talking like this? What would Abu and Umi think about me saying what I just said, or listening to what these other kids are saying? You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be around your kids 24/7, man. And they're going to make mistakes. They're going to have shortcomings. They're going to get tripped up. They're going to have peer pressure, right? But you do your best, man. You put your trust in Allah, and you do your best to, have a household that is Islamic, man, from day one, before they are even conceived, inshallah. Hopefully that makes sense, man. Hopefully that makes sense, because you can't protect your kids in a bubble, dude. It's just not realistic, man. Allah knows best. SubhanAllah. You think he's a kid? Y'all are funny. Well, no, he's not young in age. His heart is too young. You guys are funny, man. When you converted, how did your parents react, or did you experience any extremism from the other side? Great question, man. I've answered it a lot of times, and it's a long, detailed discussion. Go down in the description of this video. It's called My Conversion Story. It's called My Conversion Story. Literally, I do a whole video on how my family reacted, everything that I went through, man. Check that whole playlist out. Yep, you're right with it. Tarbiyah of our kids starts way before having children. Exactly, dude. Exactly. MashaAllah, is your daughter living with you or the mother, and how does she react to Islam so far? My daughter does not live with me. It's a very, very... It's a bad relationship between her mother and me. It's always been bad. Like, since the day that we split, like maybe over a decade ago, it has not been good, man. I'll just leave it at that. Man. But it's not good, so she doesn't live with me. I am going for Salah, I'll be back, but no problem, dude. Bismillah. Which country you want to most likes? Is that which country do I like the most, or what country I'd like to visit the most? I mean, I've only been to a couple countries, so I can't say which one I like the most, but I'd love to go to Mecca. Mecca and Medina. That's the two I'd want to go to, man. Mecca and Medina. You are so right. Yeah, kids behave what they see around them. Exactly, man. I want a Russian or German girl with oh, Salah, time is going. Okay, yeah. Come make Salah, bro. Taqillah. Magnum, unfortunately, subhanAllah. Samir, Jazakallah khairan. Yeah, I'm not Akhi Aziz. Nope. Miskeen. Anna Miskeen, man. Inshallah, brother. Together we seek forgiveness and mercy from Allah. Inshallah, man. Jazakallah khairan. Eager, excited, and also nervous about tomorrow's bombshell video. Is that tomorrow? Saying that is tomorrow, huh? I hope that video benefits a lot of people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you. Jazakallah khairan. Yeah, I forgot about that, man. Jazakallah khairan. I just keep it moving, man. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. 1 second. 53. Alright. I'm going to make Salah. I'm just going to do it right here. I don't really care. But I'm going to pray Fajr real quick, alright? I'm going to pray Fajr. And then we'll get back to your questions, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Siratal mustaqim, Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alayhim, ghayril maghdubi 'alayhim waladdallin. عَمَّ يَتَسَاءَلُونَ عَنِ النَّبَإِ الْعَظِيمِ الَّذِي هُمْ فِيهِ مُخْتَلِفُونَ كَلَّا سَيَعْلَمُونَ ثُمَّ كَلَّا سَيَعْلَمُونَ أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ مِهَادًا وَجِبَالًا أَوْتَادًا وَحَرَكَةً مِهْرَاجًا وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ سِبَاتًا وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ مَعَاشًا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وحاجا وأنزلنا من المؤثرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنة ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم تكون تصوير فتأتين أفواجا وكيف السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل نفس كتابا وذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وأعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأس دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن يملكون منه كتابا يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا ويتكلمون من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إن أنذرنكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alayhim, ghayril maghdubi 'alayhim waladdallin. Amin. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا أعبد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. Alright guys, let me go make sure that my wife is awake. Make sure that she prays Fajr, man. 1 second, inshallah. Alright, cool. Alright. Alhamdulillah, always and forever. Alhamdulillah. I'm not sure what that is. I can't remember what that's referring to. Sorry, man. I saw your convert video on Facebook, and then coincidentally I found your channel on YouTube. I think Facebook and YouTube knows my stuff. Hey, man. SubhanAllah. They working together, man. May Allah help you with both of your kids. May Allah make things easier for your family in general. I mean, yours as well. Jazakallah khairan. Ibn Ali, I mean, Jazakallah khairan. May Allah heal your past tragedies, brother. Jazakallah khairan. I'm well over that, alhamdulillah. I've done videos on that, you know, how I overcame all that stuff, man. I'm well over that, alhamdulillah. I'm gonna go pray Asr, alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite you and your daughters, and may Allah make things easier for her. Ameen, man. Ameen. Allahumma ameen. Jazakallah khairan. Jazzy. Silent all. Jazakallah khairan. MashaAllah. Did you learn Arabic? Your recommendation for the ones who only know the letters but still can't read frequently. Yeah, man, I mean, I can't speak like I can't like communicate in Arabic, right? I can't have a conversation in Arabic. I can't articulate my thoughts in Arabic. I can just basically read the Quran. I can read the Hadith, you know, with the harakat, you know, with the harakat I can read it, for the most part. You know, that's about the extent of my Arabic, man. Your recommendation for the ones who only know the letters but still can't read frequently. What is that supposed to mean? Fluently? What do you mean can't read frequently? I don't understand. Maybe you mean fluently. I mean, you just keep practicing, man. You gotta stick with it, man. You gotta do it every day. You gotta do it every day. Sit with a teacher. Get you a teacher if you can. If you have lockdown, go on an online class. Go on an online Zoom call with someone who knows Arabic and can go over Arabic with you and correct your mistakes with the pronunciation of Arabic, and you just keep at it, man, every single day, man. You have to be okay with sucking at something before you can get good at it. You have to be okay. You have to tell yourself, you have to give yourself permission to suck at something for a very long time before you might get good at it. And then, maybe after getting good, then you get great, and after getting great, you become world class, right? But everyone who is world class at something, at first, sucked. Big time. Like, right? My YouTube channel. I keep the videos that I did a year ago on my channel for that very reason. There are embarrassing videos that sucked so bad, and I'm still thinking that my videos suck. But I just keep trying to make them a little bit better, man. But if you go back to my first video ever, my first couple videos, dude, they were awful. But I leave them there to remind myself and to remind other people that, dude, if you think my content is so great, and oh man, your delivery and how you edit and how you do this and that and the other, right? Spawned a little, like, thought a little spider there for a second. Anyways, go back, dude, and see how bad I sucked. See how bad I was fumbled and, nervous on camera. Look how bad my editing was, right? You have to suck at something for a very long time before you get good at it, and you have to give your permission to suck at that thing, dude. So if you're struggling with Arabic, dude, be okay with that. Be okay with it struggling, and just keep practicing, dude. And eventually, over time, inshallah, you'll become world class, man, inshallah. Your recitation is very good. Alhamdulillah, man, it's alright. I don't know. I don't really care for it too much. I wouldn't want to listen to it. I would not want to put it, I wouldn't want to put it on YouTube or on a CD or something like that, Not me personally, salty. Fajr is 6:12 for me, mashallah. Mashallah, his voice is beautiful in Quran. May Allah bless him. Jazakallah khairan, man. It's Fajr time right now. Yep, alhamdulillah, just prayed Fajr. When I was younger, I didn't know much about Christianity, and we had a Christian teacher in uni for teaching English, and sometimes when the discussion is about religion, I used to use the word God for ilah. Isn't it better to choose short surahs for Fajr, like Kafirun or Ikhlas, or that the resurrection of someone will last as long short as Fajr prayer was? I mean, from what I've read, man, you know, the Fajr prayer, the surahs were long, man. From what I recall of reading in the Hadith, you know, reciting long, lengthy surahs, man. You know, maybe Asr, you know, the horse short surah, you know, shorter surahs. Maghrib, maybe, possibly, but Fajr, from what I recall, longer surahs, and Allah knows best, man. I didn't know what it means, Jesus, for her. SubhanAllah. I love Islam and our Muslim family, how we all take care of each other for the sake of Allah. Alhamdulillah for Islam. Alhamdulillah for Islam. I'm Arabic. Allah is the beginning of every name. La literally translates to Allah. It's the name most glorious. Alhamdulillah. Zoom, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is that Pakistan? I'm trying to like commit all these different flags that y'all comment to heart and to mind. So, brother, you look like our brother. His name is Ashif. MashaAllah. Brother Wallah, you have made place in my heart. Believe me that you're really upon the right path. Inshallah, man. I mean, I know Islam is right, you know, but I'm doing my best, man. And I know that I have a lot of shortcomings with regards to my practice, man. So I could always up my game, dude. SubhanAllah, big difference from the start till now. Yep. Can you speak Urdu, Hindi? No, I can't, sorry. Visit Pakistan, bro. Inshallah, someday. Will you send Adam to an Islamic school or will you homeschool him? SubhanAllah, someday he might take over the channel and become the president of G Nation. Yeah, he's second in command, inshallah. He's second in command. You know what I'm saying? If I go down, he's going to assume my role. I mean, we want to homeschool him, man. Either we want to homeschool him or, you know, inshallah, Allah gives me the ability to afford it. We'd have someone probably come to the house. You know, he'd probably have a dedicated teacher that comes to the house, inshallah. Or something. There's a spider right there on my phone. You guys can't see it, but there's a little spider on my phone. But, you know, like I said, I want to travel, man. I want to travel. You know, I don't want to be stuck in one location. I'm a guy who wants to move around, right? And so we have to take that in consideration with that type of lifestyle. Having someone who's a dedicated teacher to our, you know, to our son or to our other children, whether that's some online teacher, whether that's, you know, whatever. So, Allah Alam, man. This is a little spider, man. It's crazy. This is a little spider right where I need to scroll. Bismillah. Sorry. I didn't want to do that, but I couldn't scroll, excuse me, your messages without moving the little spider, man. Love from Iran. Jazakallah khairan. Jazakallah khairan. As-Salaamu Alaykum, Aki. Big love from Bosnia. Jazakallah khairan, man. As-Salaamu Alaykum, Aki. How are you doing? What have you in the pipeline as projects, inshallah? May Allah protect you. Ameen. Jazakallah khairan, Jehun. I really appreciate you, man. Is that your real photo, bro? Is that like a vector of your real photo? Is that what you really look like, dude, Jehun? So man, I mean, I got merch in the pipeline. Did you guys check out? I haven't looked, man. Have you guys looked at the community post? Did you guys go to the community post and watch the sneak peek video for the memberships? Like what type of content you can expect in the private membership? It's totally different from my normal content. Have you guys watched that? That's in the pipeline. Recording, you know, stuff, footage for the membership. For the private membership, I'm working on private membership. I'm working on merch. I spent 2.5 hours last night after work. I worked a 10-hour shift and then 2 hours as soon as I got off of work for the next 2.5 hours. I worked on merch, designing merch and, you know, making cool stuff, inshallah, right? So merchandise, private memberships, planning YouTube content, ordering different things. I've already, you know, the money that y'all are donating, I'm already reinvesting it back into the channel. I've already spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars from y'all's donations right back into the channel, whether that's camera gear, whether that's this or whether that's that, right? It all has to do with YouTube. So I'm just like cranking down, man, on just everything, dude. Everything. May you travel for the sake of Allah, and may Allah make it easy for you, and may you meet all great people in life. Ameen. Allahumma ameen. Let me see your beard again. No hands, bro. Do that. Do that, bro. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I do some really embarrassing stuff sometimes. Well, brother, it seems you are in standing cold. It's not too bad, man. I'm alright. Inshallah, yes, okay, this is the best vector that matches. It's cool looking, dude. It's really cool looking, man. I'll have to look now. I'll key to the project. Jazakallah khairan, man. I appreciate you, man. I want your guys' feedback, man. I need you guys to watch that, you know, that community post, that behind the scenes stuff, because I want to see if you guys enjoy that type of content. It's way different, dude, than what you guys are used to seeing. Dude, it's like night and day. So I know the private membership is not the only thing you guys are getting, but the private membership is going to be paid, right? It's going to cost money. So I want you guys to make sure that you're getting your money's worth and you actually enjoy what you're seeing, right? That when you spend that money, you feel like you're getting a great return, right? So that's why I wanted you guys to check out the community post and just kind of get a glimpse into the type of content that I'm releasing. So to see if you guys like it, man. How many children do you have and how old are they? I have 2 children. One is a 12-year-old daughter. The other is a 3-year-old son. Okay, I've started Teespring POD, however didn't finish on designing. Could you please let me know how it is feasible to have passive income from POD print on demand? So I just started, Teespring myself. I literally just started like a few days ago. So I'm super like new to this stuff, man. That's what I was doing last night. Teespring, like 2.5 hours design. I don't really like, there's some issues I have with their designs, like how their design works. I have some issues with it. I'm not going to get into that right now, but it's not the most easiest thing to do with regards to design, and it's kind of limited. I wish you could put Arabic. Maybe you can. Maybe there's another way to do it that I'm just not familiar with. But I really wish you could put Arabic as well. Yeah, I mean, Teespring is because I can connect Teespring to my YouTube channel once I hit 10,000 subscribers. So it's just an easy way for me to, you know, have someone else do the fulfillment part of it, right? Instead of me having to like mail it out myself, because I already work so much and I just would not have the time. I literally would not have the time with my work schedule and everything like that. I need someone else to do fulfillment, so that's why I'm going with Teespring, man. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if that'll work though. Maybe I could do like Arabic, but like a picture, quote unquote, but it's Arabic words, and put that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to contact them and ask. Does Adam Pull play with your beard? All the time, dude. All the time, man. He's like, that's a big beard. Did you ever try to grow your hair longer so you can wear it as the typical Isa style? It's sunnah, right? Rasulullah had different types of hairstyles, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I mean, dude, I had long hair, bro, back in the day. Like my hair, you can't even, dude, it was like mid-back, way back in the day. Go back to like my video where I said from metalhead to Muslim, my from metalhead to Muslim story. I showed just a glimpse, man, of me head banging, you know what I'm saying, shredding on the guitar, on a 6-string death machine, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm like, you know, you see my hair, man, it was long. And Allah alam if it's sunnah, you know what I mean? It depends on who you ask, right? I've said this before. Depending on the scholars that you ask, sunnah has a different definition. For the hadith scholars, for the people of hadith that specialize in hadith, they would say dhuhr is a sunnah. They would say dhuhr is a sunnah. Listen to what I'm saying. Again, hadith scholars. not fiqh scholars, not usul fiqh scholars, no. Hadith scholars, because they have a certain definition of sunnah, right? They would say dhuhr is sunnah. And that if you ask the scholars of fiqh, they would say dhuhr is wajib, it's fard ayn, right? So when you say sunnah, you have sunnah, which is just what the Prophet did, right? He rode a camel, right? He rode a donkey, he rode a horse, he rode this and he rode that. The hadith scholars would say that was a sunnah. That's what the Prophet did. It was a sunnah. And then you'd have the scholars of fiqh say it's mubah. Riding a camel is mubah. Riding a horse is mubah. Riding a donkey is mubah, right? It was just his time. It was just his, that was just his means of transportation. So the point is that is growing long hair a sunnah that you get reward for, right? Do you get a reward for riding a camel versus traveling in a car or a bus or a truck or a dirt bike or whatever, or an airplane? Does one have more virtue over the other? Do you get reward for one or the other, or is it just a means of transportation, right? So you get what I'm saying here? So is the hair, long hair, is that just a sunnah? That was just what the Prophet ﷺ did? Or did he say, those who grow their hair will have a house built for them in paradise? Those who grow their hair will have all their sins forgiven, right? If he didn't say that, then Allahu Alam, I'm not giving a fatwa here. I'm just trying to get us to think long hair from the Prophet ﷺ, is that something you can get rewarded for? Or was that just his custom and his tradition and that was just his thing at the time of his people? You see what I'm saying? So it was definitely his sunnah, he did it, but is that something that you can actually get ajr for? You know what I mean? And Allah surely knows best. He's the Muslim Santa. Santa ain't got nothing on me, bro. Jazakallah khairan. Make a video about the cinematics of living in a cold and cozy place and how does it feel like to do wudu and pray and how beautiful it is. Yeah, Yanni, I want more transformational content, man. I really don't know how that really helps somebody, man. My stuff is mindset, marriage, the Muslim struggle. I want to be the go-to source, the pristine source, the premier source, right? Inshallah, for all things mindset, marriage, and Muslim struggles, man. The Muslim revert struggle, the Muslim struggle, man. That's what my content revolves around. His son might grab his beard to test if it's fake. Got to, man. Got to do that fake beard test. MashaAllah, the first white guy to grow a beard. I don't know about that, bro. You could easily be the Santa. I'm too skinny to be Santa. Too skinny. Maghrib time, brother. See you later, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan, appreciate you. I can use Canva easy and free. Hey, bro, look, I know I've asked for this before, but you misunderstood. I am making a video to encourage people to be barefoot more often for a more healthy lifestyle. Yeah, again, if it's an Eid, right? If it's a National Barefoot Day and it's the same day every single year, you can't do that, dude. You're making an Eid that Allah has not sent down any sultan. He has not sent down any authority. You have to keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with promoting things that are good, encouraging people to do things that are good. But if you are specifically saying it is National or International Barefoot Day, and it's the same thing every year, same day every year, it falls on November 17th of every single year, that is an Eid now. Now you're taking that as an Eid, and that's not something you can do, man. That's not something you can do. May Allah give you tawfiq, man, in your affairs. I'm not that interested in being barefoot stuff, man. May Allah give you tawfiq, though. I'm excited to watch the childhood trauma video because I recently made it out of the main cause, but I'm still struggling to overcome its effects. Hopefully you guys enjoy tomorrow's video, man. Like I said, I drop a bombshell, man. I drop a bombshell. I would advise you guys to make sure you're sitting down and making sure that you try to get your emotions together. Maybe get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or, some pre-workout or something. And just get yourself trying to emotionally fortified and secure, because I drop a bombshell, man. Akhi, do some Islamic phrases, hoodies and cuffs. Well, what I want to do, man, I'll tell you guys one, right? So it's gonna say, you know, I say all the time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? I say that all the time, and I didn't even realize I was saying that until one of you know, the supporters, one of the subscribers, Brother Muhammad, may Allah bless him, he pointed it out, and he's like, bro, you said, like, you know what I'm saying, like 8, 9 times, right? And then I realized, oh my God, you know, a lot of times I say, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm saying? So it became a joke, right? And I'd be like, okay guys, count how many times I say, you know what I'm saying in the video, right? So I wanted to make a t-shirt out of that, but in Arabic, where it says, Na'am Sayin. But it'd be like Sin, Ya, you know, Ain, you know, etc., right? Na'am, Noon, Ain, right? Meme. Na'am Sayin. It'd be Arabic. But it'd be like, I'm saying 28 times and counting or something like that, right? It'd be like a little inside joke between us, you know? All the times that I say, you know what I'm saying in a video. So it'd be like a little joke, a little inside joke, t-shirt in Arabic. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully that makes sense, guys. Jazakallahu khairan, man. So that's why I asked if you can show your feet and be part of that video, just clarify. I really don't want to show my feet, man, personally. I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know. I got some weird looking toes, man. Yeah, sunnah can also understood as nafila or mustahab. Yep. I also wanted to do Teespring, but before that I read testimonials on Teespring and read that their shirt quality is not good, and also the actual size differs from what you design on the website. That's why I said, dude, before I put it out, man, I'm gonna battle test it, and if I get a sample and I don't like it, there's no way I'm putting that out, man, and I'll have to find another route. When it comes printed, it's not exactly the same as the design or quality you expect, but that's why I backed off. I'm gonna try it, man, you know, I'm gonna design it, I'm gonna get some samples, inshallah, and I'll see for myself, man, because I mean, I listen to reviews, but at the same time, man, I typically hold a different opinion than most people. Most people say one thing and I have a completely different opinion, so that's just me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself, and I'll see, man. If I don't like it, I'll make it known. Guys, merch is gonna be a little bit delayed. I got some samples and it's not that good. The quality isn't good. It didn't turn out right. There's no way I can offer this to you guys. So, yeah. The Prophet's bed was so uncomfortable that when he woke up, he had scars on his back. SubhanAllah, may Allah help us. Yeah, it's logic. Qamis, for example, is just a tradition. The way of behaving is more like to dress like the people around you with fulfill the obligations in covering surah. Right, but at the same time, man, you know, I like wearing thobes. I think thobes are cool, you know. That was the favorite, you know, qamis was like the favorite outfit or clothing of the Prophet ﷺ, so, you know what I mean? I wear that, I rock it, I think it's cool. Yeah, awra, yeah. I was wondering when he said surah, awra, yep. But, hey man, you know, as long, like you said, as long as you're wearing your, covering your awra, you know, you're not wearing anything that's against Islam, then Bismillah, bro. By the way, just thought this would make you proud to be a Muslim. A fragment of the Quran was found in 2015 that dates back to the prophets, which time is congruent with the exact Quran we have now. Allah Akbar. I'm convinced either way, man. MashaAllah, Blue Diamond. Jazakallah khairan. Wa alaikum salam. Have you measured your beard? How long is it? It's 14 inches. Tell us some of the everyday beard troubles you face. By the way, does Adam resemble you or Sister Nasra? He is also blonde. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you all. My beard is 14 inches, man. Just measured for the first time the other day on a different live stream. Tell us some everyday beard troubles you face. Well, I like to eat sunny side up eggs, sunny side up. You know, the really runny eggs. And every time I go to take a bite in the runny egg, it goes, it splats all over my beard, bro. It's all up in my beard. Total beard struggle, man. Total beard struggle. I would say, I don't know, I think he really resembles my personality, man. He kind of, I wouldn't say he looks like me, but he definitely resembles my personality, man. You can definitely tell that's my kid. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan, man. Brother, I just feel like asking this question. If it is bad, please ignore. Okay, Bismillah. Wow, you seem to be fluent in Arabic. I'm alright. I was so close to marry a revert American brother 3 years ago, but he was Salafi and very extreme. I never heard Salafi before. After many research, I was okay with it, but he started to tell me, you can't listen to Mufti Menk, Yasser Qadi, and many more brothers I love to listen because they're Khawarij. I wasn't allowed. I was only allowed to listen to some extreme brothers from Birmingham. Yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, dude, definitely, I mean, I don't talk about people, man. That's not my position. That's not my place. That's for other people. There definitely needs to be clarification. There definitely is refutation. And there is a difference between refutation and, you know, some people say, oh man, you can't talk, and you can't refute. We're all Muslims. We all say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Kumbaya. You know what I mean? We're all Muslims. And it's like, dude, there is bid'ah. There is kufr. There is shirk. There are these things that Muslims are practicing that need clarification. That is not being extreme. That is not being rude. That is not being harsh. That is calling to Allah. That is calling what? To Allah. So, but there is a lot of that, man. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who they say I'm Salafi, and yet they are extreme. They are rude. They call everybody an innovator. If you disagree with me on something, you are an innovator. Period. Khalas, right? Like and that is retarded, dude. That is retarded. And a lot of times these so-called brothers and sisters who are Salafi, quote unquote, say they say they follow the pious predecessors, they follow the Salaf, they argue and refute you and call you an innovator based on an issue of fiqh, like literally an issue of fiqh where there is khilaf amongst the ulama, like severe khilaf amongst the ulama. If I go down knees first instead of hands first, there are some brothers that say you're an innovator, because I go down knees first instead of hands first, and vice versa. If I go down hands first instead of knees first, you're an innovator. It's like, ittaqillah, dude. Ittaqillah. You don't even know how to read alif ba ta. You don't even know how to read alif ba ta, and you're calling everybody an innovator. Ittaqillah. Ittaqillah. So, you know, dude, yeah, you know, stuff like that, man. Yasser Qadi has his issues, man. Yasser Qadi has his issues. All right, I will say that. You know, I don't like to talk about people, but Yasser Qadi has his issues, man, that need to be addressed, that need to be clarified, man. He needs to fear Allah. We all need to fear Allah. And he has said some erroneous statements, man, some erroneous statements. So, but at the end of the day, man, I know what you're referring to, because I've met people like that, like, literally, like, they make you, if you don't know this scholar, right? If you don't know this scholar, you're an innovator. Are you serious, bro? Because I'm not familiar with that scholar, I'm an innovator? Ittaqillah, dude. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of stupidity out there, man. There's a lot of stupidity out there, man. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you, man. I don't think you made a bad decision, you know? Again, there's nothing wrong if you are, you know, if you say you follow the Salaf, right? Who are the Salaf? You have the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you have the Sahaba, the Tabi'in, you have the Atba Tabi'in. Alhamdulillah, you follow the Salaf, man. That's what we're supposed to do. But some people have monopolized Salaf, you know, Salafi and Salafism and following the way the Salaf, they monopolized it. And dude, they are, man, subhanAllah, they themselves are innovators. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah, wallahu a'lam. Please let us know your review about Teespring after you order and test your shirt, please. We'll do, inshallah. Salam, brother. I tried to send money on YouTube, but it didn't work. Maybe next time my card holder is in car and it's cold outside. I'm in Canada. No problem, dude. I mean, again, like, if you can't do it on this, PayPal, Patreon, everything's in the links are in every single video, man. Not hard to find. But if you can't, la bass. May Allah reward you for your intention. Excited for the merch. Make some cool designs, bro. First order is free for me, of course, right? Allahu alam, akhi. Allahu alam about that. Just kidding. I don't know what happened with Qala Rasul, I run away. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? So I think I already answered your question. So hopefully that helps you. Jazakallahu khairan. Did you memorize the Quran? Not the entire Quran. No, not even close. I just know a little bit. Dirty France, freedom of speech. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallahu khairan. Jazakallah khairan. What is the color of your eyes? Like blue or green or something like that. Kishmish, very true. This is 100% true. Jazakallah khairan. Bro, is the merch delivery international because I live in Canada? Yes. Alhamdulillah, yes. Someone once called me a kafir. Well, if you ain't a kafir, guess what? That curse goes back on them. There's a hadith that talks about that, man. There's a hadith that talks about that. So if you ain't a kafir, that curse goes back on them, dude. Those ignorants have not learned. Just for disagreeing with me, he calls himself a Salafi. That's what I'm saying, man. They've been brainwashed. They've been spoon-fed this stuff, and it's honestly a lot of them are ignorant too. They think this is Islam. They think this is Islam, right? And they've been brainwashed, man, by a few select individuals in this country and that country, right? They've just been brainwashed, man. They have thrown away their brains. Wa'adhu billah. They have stopped critically thinking, man. So, if you think that Islam is monopolized, and I love Saudi Arabia because everyone, there's people basically talking about Saudi Arabia, and I love the scholars of Saudi Arabia, right? I love these different scholars. But if you think that Islam has been monopolized and that the only people who have deen and have fiqh of the religion are only in Saudi Arabia, and there's no scholars and no people of fahm, no people of fiqh in Canada, in Australia, in Africa, in Asia, in America, in this country and that country, if you think there are literally zero, you are a retard. Like, you have no brain. And I'm just saying it like it is. Forgive me, but you are dumb. You need to fear Allah. That is retarded. That is seriously stupid to think that Allah, Al-Aziz Al-Hakim, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, has only limited Islam and its understanding to a few select individuals in a country in a desert in Saudi Arabia. And that people in America have no fahm. People in Australia have no fahm. People in Canada have no fahm. People in this country have no fiqh and no fahm. That is stupid, dude. Ittaqillah. That is retarded, dude. May Allah forgive me, but man, that gets me upset. Was not trying to say you weren't convinced out of the bill. I was just letting you know. I know, dude. It's all good. Guys, whatever you guys say, I don't get offended, alright? I don't get offended, right? It's all good. I'm just clarifying. No, it's all good, bro. You ain't gotta apologize. I am back. MashaAllah. All what you said was right, my brother. Also, I wanted to mention that you're having a good speech potential, mashallah. Jazakallah, man. He thought all scholars only come from Saudi. I didn't even read your comment. I already knew, right? I just read your comment, and I already knew what people were going to say. And everyone else was an innovator. Exactly. He was exactly the same. Everything you said is 100% true, and I was about to marry that guy. Allah saved me. Yeah, dude. That is dumb. That is stupid. I am an Arab, and I approve your claims. Islam isn't for any race. It is for all humanity. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Come on now. There's no scholars in the West. There's no scholars in the West. Are you serious, dude? There's nobody whom Allah has given deep fiqh and understanding of Islam except in this country, dude? Seriously? How dumb, dude. How dumb. Allahu A'lam, man. How dumb. Sorry guys, I get a little passionate sometimes, man. I get a little heated. Some of that stuff just really annoys the crap out of me, man. Bismillah. I don't get it. What's going on with the comments here, man? I don't understand. What's the deal, man? What's this pre-workout? Dude, it's the best friggin' pre-workout ever, dude. At least I think. I don't know. I haven't tried every pre-workout, so I can't say it's the best because I haven't tried every pre-workout. But this is Transparent Labs Green Apple pre-workout. Transparent Labs Green Apple. This is based upon clinical research, all scientific dosages, all clinical dosages, no fluff, no filler. It's all, they call it Transparent Labs because there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? proprietary blends, no proprietary blends. They don't hide anything from you in terms of ingredients. It's all there, dude, and it's the best pre-workout I ever had. Really good sustainable energy, very clean energy, and it's just great stuff, man. And again, it's all based upon clinical research of getting you the best results in the gym. I just take a little bit because it's 4 in the morning and I need something to pick me up, man, and I don't drink coffee or nothing, so take a little bit of this. I just got some French vanilla whey protein, 100% grass-fed, 100% grass-fed whey protein from them yesterday. Stuff is money, man. Stuff is money. DW. I am being the same when I am having this kind of conversation with people type of people. Try DMAA, not sure what that is. How to learn archery. Practice. Go to a teacher. Just like anything else, man. How do you learn anything? Go to someone who already does it, right? YouTube it. Practice yourself. Put in the reps, man. Just how learning archery is no different than learning anything else, man. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite the Muslim Ummah, and may we stop fighting over petty issues, judging others quickly, labeling them by bad names, where the Ummah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and inshallah would unite. Yeah, man, I mean, dude, like I said, there is differing, right? There is clearly, like, you need to be refuted, right? You need to be refuted. You are wrong, and you're calling people to hellfire, and you're calling people misguidance. That's not what I'm saying. But when it's an issue of fiqh, right? It's an issue of fiqh. You say, put your hands on your chest. Another person says, put your hands on your navel. Another person says this and says that. If you have dalil from Kitab and Sunnah, you have the Sahaba to back you up, you have this ulama, these ulama of the past, right? Of the early generations, and they have their understanding. And you, again, dalil from Kitab and Sunnah and Fahm of the Sahaba, it is not, dude, I can't criticize you in the sense that I can't be like, you're Dalal, you're a Mubtadi, you're an innovator, you're going to hellfire, you're a dog, blah, 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 blah. Making hijra of you, I don't give you salam, I turn my face away from you, ittaqillah, you're not even a Muslim, blah, 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 you're an innovator, blah, over an issue of fiqh, where there is severe khilaf amongst the ulama, and a lot of times it's not even khilaf in the sense of it's haram, is it halal, is it mubah, mustahab, it's what is most virtuous, right? Going back to going down knees first or hands first in salah. When you go to make sujood, some people go down knees first, some people go down hands first. The ulama don't bicker and fight over if one's permissible and one's not. They bicker over which is more virtuous. Wallahu alam. Yet you'll have people call me an innovator or call you an innovator because you went down knees first instead of hands first. You're not following the sunnah. You're not upon the sunnah. Bro, do you really want to go there? Let's talk about how much sunnah you're practicing. You know what I'm saying? You want to open up that door? Bismillah. But you better be prepared, man. Because we're going to tear you apart, dude. We're going to break you down and see how much sunnah you do. You know what I mean? Would you please mention the name of the pre-workout again, please? Here, hold on. And let me go grab it, man, real quick, just so you can see it. I got about 15 minutes, guys, before I got to go to work. About 15 minutes before I got to go to work. But, Transparent Labs. Transparent Labs, bulk, pre-workout. Green apple, bro. Green apple. That stuff is money, dude. Like, seriously, it is unbelievably good, dude. And, so, again, 6 grams of citrulline malate, 4 grams of BCAAs, 4 grams of beta-alanine, right? It's super clean, dude. Like, literally, there's hardly any ingredients in this. Just what you need, dude. Super clean, amazing stuff. The link, this one, it probably isn't a good one. I have to replace it, but you can get $20 off your first order. It does give me a kickback. I get a little bit of money, but I buy this. I'm not sponsored by them. I spend my own hard-earned money on this every single month. I can send you a link or something like that, inshallah. If you want to get some, you get $20 off your first order. Ships internationally. And then I just got this yesterday. 100% grass-fed. 100% grass-fed whey protein isolate. 28 grams of protein, 0.5 grams of fat, like no sugar. The ingredients, bro, look, ingredients: grass-fed whey protein isolate, natural flavor, stevia, sodium chloride. That's it. That's all that's in this. No fluff, no sugar, no nothing except what you actually need. So that's what I take, man. The only thing it says is it contains milk, Blue Diamond. It says it contains milk, grass-fed whey protein, and stevia. That's it. So my guess would be, yeah, it's gluten-free, but you know, do your own research, man. And this is a French vanilla flavor. This stuff is freaking good, dude. Al-Hamdulillah Mubarak. It's good stuff. Transparent Labs, man. It's what I fuel, man. It's what I fuel myself with. Let's see, guys. Hold on. All right, 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes, and I gotta go to work. Would you please mention the name? Yep. AM out. Appreciate your time and patience with our questions. Barakatahu Guys. Wa Assalamu Alaykum. Salam's from Ghana, South America. Allahu Akbar, Zakaria. Wa Assalamu Alaykum. Sorry if I called someone a retard. Maybe I shouldn't use those words, but I get really mad, man, when I hear stuff like that and I hear people talking like that. So my bad if I offended anybody. Thank you so much. All Muslims need to unite in general. I can say that there are even better people in faith than any scholar of Islam, and let's not forget. I can say that there are even better people in faith than, I'm not sure what that means, and let's not forget the verse in Quran that the best people among us are those with faith. Well said, Jackal Khair Sama. Jackal Khair, man. Well said. Hope you and your family are well. How is your Fajr coming? Enjoy work today. Alhamdulillah. I already prayed Fajr, dude. Alhamdulillah. Prayed Fajr. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, dude. Salam. Wa Alaikum Salam Wa Barakatuhu from New Delhi, India. Keep it up, bro. What time do you go to sleep for your 4 a.m. gym? 9 p.m. 9 p.m. every day. I heard bad things about stevia. Allah, man. I mean, that's just what I take. You ain't got to. It's all good. It's just what I take, bro. What is your Instagram? Project Dream It Achieve It. Just like the channel. Project Dream It Achieve It. Muslim. Muhammad, yes, please put the link and I will check it later. Jackal Khair, man. Inshallah, yeah. Or you can just DM me on Instagram. Project Dream It Achieve It. Just DM me on Instagram and I'll hook you up with the link, man. Inshallah. Respect different sex is the best practice. Don't keep Josh in red. Huh? Respect different sex. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't necessarily agree with that. Respect different sex. Respect comes from what? Truth. Truth, man. If you're calling a bottle, if you're calling a falsehood, man, you're calling people to hellfire, I'm not respecting that. I'm not gonna get with that, dude. So, like, no. No. I've never watched any YouTuber live from night to day. I mean, literally, I don't know, man. I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just doing my thing. Like, you know, like I said, I'm trying to achieve my dreams, man. I'm trying to achieve my dreams. And guess what? You don't achieve your dreams by sitting on your butt doing nothing, man. You gotta put in the work, dude. You gotta put in the work, man. Yes, that's the man. When I entered the live, it was night time there, and now it's day, subhanAllah. Going to respect the truth. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, as a human being, I'll give you a certain level of respect because you're a human being, you're from Bani Adam. But if you're a sect and if you're saying Allah commanded this, the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam commanded this, and you're lying, Allah never said that. Allah never intended that. That is not what Allah said. The Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never allowed that. you're relying upon Allah and His Messenger, you're relying upon the Sahaba, there ain't no way I'm finna respect that, dude. There ain't no way I'm finna be like, come in for a bear hug and let's sing Kumbaya. I don't think so, dude. You know, if you don't like that, I guess I'm just not the right YouTuber for you, man. Because I'm not about that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us right at the day of judgment with Ashab Rasul. I mean, Idol Wrecker. I like that. That's a cool name, dude. Idol Wrecker. Straight to the point, needs no explanation. Idol Wrecker. That's awesome. Can I give you a piece to act on? Bidnillah, let me see what you got to say, man, and I'll think about it. When you pray and you fart in an exact time, do you felt with comfortable a bit of peace in your heart that different have prayed so late? I'd like to know, bro. Of course. How could you feel comfortable knowing that you delayed a salah? Intentionally, with no excuse, no reason other than you were just lazy. Versus you playing on time, dude. This is all structure, dude. Islam teaches you structure and discipline. You pray on time consistently when the time comes in, and you're not negligent with that, you're not going to be negligent with the other affairs of your life. You're not going to be habitually late all the time, right? You're not going to be habitually procrastinating and lazy all the time, right? So, Alhamdulillah, of course, dude. Do most of the Muslims take Allah's mercy for granted? Where do we draw the line? Like I mentioned in one of the first reaction videos I ever did, man. You know, people say Allah is Ghafur Rahim, and that's true, but Allah's also what? Shadidul Iqab. Allah is also severe in punishment, man. And we have so many da'is, we have so many callers, you know, whatever, Sheikh Google or whatever, like, they put and install false hope in people, man. The Muslims are committing they're committing shirk. Some of the Muslims are committing shirk. They're worshiping the graves, they're worshiping this, they're worshiping that, right? The awliya of Allah, quote unquote. Committing bid'ah. They're committing tabarruj, right? The women, they're showing themselves off. The men, they're showing themselves off. They're shaving their faces. They're doing all these different things that are haram, dude, that are major sins. Committing, dealing with riba. And then these quote unquote da'is, these quote unquote callers to Islam, or these motivational sheikhs, they say, what? Oh, well, the reason why your dua is not being answered is because Allah is holding it something better for you. Allah is going to, protect you from some harm. Allah is going to give you something better on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Or, what they forget to mention is, maybe your dua is not being answered. Maybe the reason why your life is so hard is because you're committing openly shirk, kufr, bid'ah, and haram every single day. Maybe that's the reason why your life is so hard and why you aren't getting your duas answered. Wallahu alam. So let's consume. Okay, Muslim, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing something here. Brother, I have a question. What do you mean by worshiping graves? You speak on the concept of imamah. Is having heavy mustache a sin? I'm not a talab alim, guys. I'm not a sheikh. I'm not a scholar. Let me clarify that right now. This is just my opinion. I share the little that I believe I know and I understand, and Allah knows best. I don't give fatwas, man. But the hadith clearly says to shave, to trim your mustache and to grow your beard. And there was a man who came from, I believe, Persia, and he had a big, long mustache. And the hadith says, what? Who commanded you to do that? Who commanded you to have this big, long mustache? Prophet Muhammad says, as for me, I've been commanded by my Lord to trim my mustache and grow my beard. So I just go back to whatever Allah and His Messenger said, man. What do you mean by worshiping graves? Worshiping graves, dude. Worshiping the people in the grave. Calling upon this person in the grave, that person in the grave. Oh, such and such, give me a child. Oh, such and such, protect me from COVID. Oh, such and such, I'm in need of a job. These people, Allah says, can't hear you. They can't hear your dua. Allah clearly says in the Quran, they can't hear your dua. And if they could, they couldn't do anything for you. They couldn't do anything for you. Allah is the one in control. Tawheed, al-ululiyyah, Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, Tawheed al-Isma wa Sifat. You gotta study that, man. You gotta study that. These people in the grave can't even help their own selves. They can't even help their own selves. So if you're calling upon someone in the grave, that is Shirk Akbar, man. That is Shirk Akbar. You gotta fear Allah, man. How soon should you pray after the prayer time? What is the cutoff time, or when is the prayer considered qaza? I mean, I would go back to fiqh, man. I'd go back to your fiqh books, man. There's differences of opinion, you know, that ulama differ on these things, man. But, you know, inshallah, you know, just pray it when it comes in, man. Pray it when it comes in. I mean, there's certain times where the Prophet ﷺ would delay things. Like if it was extremely hot or if it was extremely cold, he would delay the salah. There's certain circumstances, man, where, you know, he would delay it. Maybe like Isha, right? He would maybe sometimes delay Isha so that more people could come to the masjid to pray. So it just depends, man, on your situation, dude. Right on YouTube, Yasser Darsawi. Hold on, guys, let me check something. Alright. 11 minutes, guys. 11 minutes, I gotta go to work. Have you heard of Rishi? No, I have not. Al-Hamdulillah, brother, may Allah gather us in paradise. I mean, do you like fragrances? If so, which are your favorites? Yeah, I do. I do like cologne, man. I like smell goods, right? I like smell goods. I like smelling good. Let me think off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look, man. I'd have to go back and look. I've had some pretty good ones, man. I've had some pretty good ones, but dang, off the top of my head, I can't recall the names, man, right now. I can't recall the names right now, but I've had some good ones, man, for sure. I'm not into musk. I don't like musk. You know, that's just not my thing, man. Yeah, that's not my thing. But there are definitely some fragrances. I just can't think of any off the top of my head, man. I can't remember the names of them. Hamza, salam from Imam Ahmed and me. We drinking coffee after Fajr and watching you live. Alhamdulillah. Hey, Imam Ahmed, if I said anything incorrect, man, please, Imam. Yeah, Sheikh, please. Correct me, man. You know? Correct me. Don't let me talk to these people and tell them something wrong, man. But, you know, I'm just trying to explain the little that I believe I know, man. You know? With regards to Salafism, with regards to worshiping graves, with regards to, you know, these different topics, man. Wallahu a'lam, man. Jazakallah khairan. I love you, Imam Ahmed. I love you, man. I love you. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. Imam Ahmed gave me my Shahada, man. I always have mad love for Imam Ahmed, always, man. It's very common in subcontinent, visiting graves and mainstream media promote such stuff. Yeah, man. We got to go back to, you know, I mean, dude, just, you know, people got problems with, you know, some people got problems with Sheikh, you know, Abdul Wahhab, right? They say he's a Wahhabi, right? You're a Wahhabi. Kitab al-Tawheed, Wahhabism, right? You say Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah. He was this and he was that. He was an extremist. He was this, that, blah, 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 blah. All right, no problem. Go back to the Quran, dude. Go back to the Quran. Just read the Quran. Look at the Quran, right? Every single page of the Quran is what? Tawheed, dude. Every single page is like Tawheed, 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 singling Allah out for worship, man. So if you got a problem with Abdul Wahhab, if you got a problem with Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn al-Qayyim, Ibn Hajar, this one, that one, no problem. Go back to the Quran. Read the Quran. Put aside all those pre-assumptions, put aside everything that you've ever been taught, and just look openly at the Quran and read it for what it is. And no doubt, if you do that by the permission of Allah, man, you will see that Allah is constantly what? Reiterating and hammering over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Tawheed, man. Singling Him out for worship. Not worshiping a man. Not worshiping the awliya. Not worshiping this one. Not submitting to this one. Allah Azza wa Jal, dude. It's that simple. It's that simple, dude. Wallahu alam. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. I can't think of the fragrances off the top of my head. Jeez, I can't think of any. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head, man. Sorry. My advice at alarm at salat time is go to the masjid, plan your life around salah, make a friend with whom you'll go to masjid if possible. Won't be a fool to choose hell over most of all, no doubt. Yeah, man. Make your salah, man. Just make your salah on time. True, man. When you say that, just curious, is that relation of the concept of imama or speaking, oh my god, the split between Shias and Sunnis, the meeting us? I'm not sure what Saqifa is. I think my statement is clear at this point. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Isha is the time from Adhan to midnight. Bidnillah, Allahu Alam. A fast explanation for that brother's question. Some people think that guy who died is close to God, so they go to his grave to get closer to God. Again, go back to the Quran. If you got something with, something against Abdul Wahhab, Sheikh al-Islam Abdul Wahhab, Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, or Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, or this one or that one, if you got problems with them, if you've been taught that they're Wahhabis, that they're extremists, that they hate the awliya of Allah, whatever you've been taught, whatever, no problem. Go back to the Quran. Allah talks about that. Allah talks about that, dude. He addresses that, right? Like, don't read this book. Don't read that book. Go to the horse's mouth, as they say, man. Go to what? The Quran, dude. Wallahu alam. Straight to the source, man. Straight to the source. If you read that for what it actually says, it's clear as day, dude. Isn't Isha time is still Fajr start? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Allahu alam. I would, Imam Ahmed maybe tune into that. I've heard differences of opinion. Some ulama say, a little, at midnight, a little after midnight, up until a certain time before Fajr. I think there's khilaf amongst the ulama regarding that, man. Wallahu alam. But why would you delay your Isha until Fajr? You know what I'm saying? Why? That don't even make no sense. What are you doing that's so important that you have to put off your Isha prayer until the next day? That don't even make no sense, man. What is your job? My job is a billing specialist for pathology labs. You have explained it better than me, man, mashallah. I mean, Allah knows best, man. That's just a little that I know, man. Do you want to come to Pakistan, bro? Bidnillah, I want to go all over the country, all over the world. When you say that, just curious, is that in relationship? Okay, I've already answered that. Brother, please answer my question. Sorry, I guess I missed it, Kishmish. I didn't see it. In what country do you want to visit, rather than America and Saudi Arabia? I want to go to Mecca and Medina. I want to go all over the world, but Mecca and Medina are my two top priorities. People always say they look at the friends and companions of the Prophet, but the family of the Prophet are not looked at by some sects, and I think it's funny we give so much respect to companions. The companions, the family of the Rasul, it's all important, dude. Allah was pleased with them all, without looking at the Prophet's holy household. Have you participated in the Olympics? What? For what? Beard growing competition or something? Well, what? Life is a test. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. I'm gonna have to go. SubhanAllah, it's morning there and evening here. MashaAllah, observing Christian of Allah Akbar. Imam Ahmed says that Isha is encouraged to pray till midnight, but if it is necessary, you can pray from midnight to the last third of the night. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Whatever Imam Ahmed said, go with that. What are the best preachers and scholars? Dr. Zakir Naik. Inshallah. After Mecca, Medina, I had mentioned Saudi Arabia. What will be your choice? Alaska. Alaska or British Columbia. Alaska or British Columbia. Alright guys, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to work. Jazakallah khairan. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your questions. Zoom, I mean, sorry Kishmish, I did not see your question, or you said your comment. I didn't even see it. Please answer my question. I'll go back through it really quick. I don't see... Sorry, I'm going through your comments, Kishmish. I don't see anything. Which thing comes first in your mind after listening Pakistan? Huh? I'm not sure, dude. I don't know. Archery, I mean. I'm not sure what that is referring to. What have you participated in? No, I have not. See you, bro. Okay. Shakal Khan, guys. Appreciate you so much. Stop worrying about yesterday. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Make today great. I'll see you in that next one. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. If you guys wanted to get some of that transparent labs, DM me on Instagram. Project Dream and Achieve It. DM me on Instagram. I can get you $20 off your first order. Bidin Esmontal. No are the dead and the living equal indeed. Allah alone makes whoever He wills, but you can never make those in the graves here. Exactly. Okay, some advice for waking up for Tahajjud. Another time, bro. Next live stream. I gotta go to work. All right. I think my question got spammed by YouTube. Sorry, Kishmish. I appreciate you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Take care.